So welcome back once again, everybody. The last game for tonight. This is Ritter on the Radiant side. They're up against absolute legends on the die. This is the Gigabyte Dota Masters tournament. I'm Triumphant Man. Casting with me, as always, is Absolute Legends Gods. And right now we have a little bit of a stand-in for AL. Bleak is MIA, but Beat is. Some of you who played Heroes of North would recognise him as one of fairly regular support player in the competitive scene.
Yeah, he's been a standard for AL on one or two occasions, and he's good friends with Snoopy, so nice sub-standing play to have, but although Bleak is a carry player, so maybe we'll see Shaitan or even Musica shifting over to that carry role. Immediately, Brewmaster being banned out for Absolute Legends, no surprise there, so we have to see what Ritter art are going to come up with. I believe they're off to a sort of shaky start, losing their first two games here in Group A, and it's a pretty scary group for them to be in.
It is indeed. So Brewmaster banned straight, of course. A lot of people were worried about this hero, this brawling panda. Just get up front, cause a lot of trouble, lock down heroes that need to be locked down, and just cause all sorts of havoc. Chen, though, being banned, so we want to see Godot on his Chen, of course. I think AL are pretty well known for running a strong Chen, are they not?
Yeah, Godot loves him, and it's one of those things that Snoopy loves to first pick the hero. Whenever it's left in the pool, they'll work around it to make some sort of draft, because it does give your team a lot of heal potential. And we're going to have to see what AL want to go with. With that big band, although they have been running a few different styles of lineups as of late, I think Ritter are the more sort of unpredictable team here, wondering what they can do. And this being a best of one, anything can happen. I mean, they could pull out some kind of surprise pocket strategy to maybe upset AL, as right now they're just intent on banning some of those jungle heroes.
They are really worried about Godot, because I mean, I've seen Godot run the Enchantress as well when Chen is not available. So yeah, really worried about any kind of early aggression coming out from AL, and AL going, you know what, get rid of the Anti-Mage, get rid of the Lycan, get rid of the three, probably, I would say the Anti-Mage, the Lycan, and the Brewmaster, probably the three most feared heroes in the game currently, besides maybe, you know, those top junglers like Chen and Enchantress. So I think pretty stock standard bans here, although actually, we've had Invoker sneak through at the moment. Smoker might actually manage to sneak through, as well as Darkseer, and those are very, very good heroes as well.
Yeah, two very powerful heroes. AL haven't used all that much of the Darkseer as of late, but I mean, they're probably not going to be all that afraid to pick it. The Invoker hero they definitely don't often use. I mean, they've got a few people who sort of dabble in the Invoker play, but they're not really known for using this hero. So we're going to have to wait and see what they want to pick up nice and early here. They've been running a lot with the Leshrac as well, so that's also a hero that will probably see some early play here, as Ritter wondering what is the last hero they're going to get rid of. Maybe just get rid of the Invoker here.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. No, it's going to be the Darkseer, of course. Darkseer, very mean, good in that side lane, can remote farm with the Iron Shell, also just relatively hard to lock down, and during that mid game he's very frustrating, can do a lot of damage with Iron Shell, and is annoying to push against, and really good actually on the push as well, just dragging people out of position, getting them knocked out, and even just pushing, like just with that surge allows heroes like Tidehunter to get into position really fast, and Godot will be breaking out his Invoker, I think. Oh wait, no, did we say Musica or Shaitan have also been playing a bit of Invoker as well lately?
Musica plays him every now and then, but the fact that they're not going to have Bleak here to play carry, I think we may see a shift and have Godot on that Invoker, with Musica and Shaitan playing the other solo and the carry hero. So we'll see just what they want to do here. Either Musica or Godot will be playing the Invoker here. Godot, who plays more support role, but with Beat is, as you said, a support player, fairly known in Hon. I believe we could see a Godot Invoker here. Ritter need to think, what are they going to go with here? Windrunner still in the pool, a hero we've been seeing a lot of just because it's so versatile, so strong in lane, and then maybe something like an Earthshaker as well, the other pickup for Ritter here, as they have left this pool fairly open. They don't have to worry too much about those jungle heroes. Enigma also in the pool. That's another hero AL have been playing a lot as a side lane solo.
Yeah, well, Enigma he's good, but you've got to watch. He's still vulnerable. If you put a lot of hard pressure on that, a lot of good gank heroes, he can suffer quite a bit. Not as good as the Darkseer at avoiding trouble. But at the same time, you know, he's one of the heroes, if you leave him alone, take the pressure off him, he can tear down a tower pretty quickly. And also he's pretty annoying in a 1v1 as well. Windrunner, though, very safe pick there. Very safe first pick from Ritter. Also grabbing Nature's Prophet. I don't know. It is definitely, Nature's Jerk is pretty annoying, just the fact that when he gets that mid game, he's very frustrating keeping all lanes pushed. But during that, if you get a lot of early pressure, he's not as good at responding to early pressure. So we'll see whether or not his team can hang on. But I'm expecting a laning Prophet just because I have not seen a jungling Prophet in quite some time.
Yeah, jungling Prophet just makes your lanes a bit too weak, and he doesn't even farm that well in the jungle. It's not like he's a hero maybe like a Darkseer who can use the Iron Shell to farm up nice and quick, or even Lycan can do okay. He's a bit slow to start off with, but they're going to go with the Sand King Leshrac. This is two of the heroes I think, well, Leshrac not really underrated. Leshrac gets picked up all the time, but definitely think Sand King should see more action here. And those two heroes, some very powerful mid-game. I love the Sanking. Being able to stun multiple heroes multiple times in a team fight, not just once like a hero like Tidehunter. And Leshrac, another great mid-game aggressive hero.
I mean, we saw yesterday against Stars Boba, Snoopy just lined up some perfect fights with those burrow strikes from Sanking, like getting 3 or 4 heroes in one strike and just lining everything up for a follow-up. So I am expecting to see support Sanking probably go on top of, probably get given to Snoopy here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll give it to Beaters, not sure, it depends what the next hero comes up. But right now we're back, one last pick here for Ritter. What will they grab? They've got probably 2 solo heroes right now, so they could do with a carry if they're going for 1 and a couple of supports.
Yeah, I think they may just want to go with the ES here to sort of help deal with that aggression, which we'll see coming from heroes like Sanking, Leshrac. ES would be a nice counter game, could give them some solid lanes as well, something you could combo with that Windrunner. I'd love to see. Are they going to go with the Tidehunter? So they're going to get the big AoE Ravage. It is a one-time stun, but it does have a lot more potency than a spell like the Burrow Strike. But it's a lot easier to work around. AO will know it's coming, whereas the Burrow Strike, Sanking's a much more mobile hero than the Tidehunter, which is why I prefer the Sanking. But once the Sanking's gone, Tidehunter a great backup here as the next stage of ban. It's going to come soon, and I'd say AL, a slightly better picks to start things off. I definitely think both Tide and Prophet are sort of seeing less play, and with somewhat good reason.
Well, Ricky being banned, and Tide is definitely, their playstyle is different. The Sanking is a very slippery, very dodge, duck, and weave kind of hero, and then Tide is just straight up bully, straight up bouncer. If you give him that early farm, he will sit up the front of the fight, just anchor smash away at the creep, beat on the tower, and then if people try and get past him, just pop that Ravage. And like you said, you know, if you've got the BKBs, if you can time, or you can just sort of bait it out, make it whiff, it is definitely, yeah, once he loses it, he loses most of his potency, I would say. Just even losing the threat value of having it in his pocket. So the Baliner also being banned. I don't know, it's not seen banned all that frequently, but yeah, getting rid of some of the solo heroes. I'm just looking at this, whether or not they're going to run Leshrac. I don't know. We've seen AL in the past run some Leshrac trialings, some aggressive Leshrac trialings, but in the end it has also suffered a little bit the range of long-range heroes such as ES. ES though, getting banned, I think that was a smart ban. Ricky, I find a decent ban, especially considering they're getting rid of anti-mage, get rid of the Ricky as well, who's also annoying on the ganks early. Enigma though being banned, I don't know if they would have, I don't know if AL really would have tried to work him in there.
Oh, I think both those bans from Ritter were 2 smart bans, 2 heroes that AL have been using as of late. The Nightstalker would fit in very well with heroes like the Sanking, the Leshrac, because Nightstalker can just run in, balls deep, has the Sanking, the Leshrac to back him up, even Invoker, and the Enigma as side lane solo, which has some push potential, which maybe the AL would have wanted to go with, because they've got the Leshrac as well already. They're going to go with the Queen of Pain, and that is sort of Musica's trademark hero. I believe it will be him on that hero, though Shaitan does like it as well.
Yep, well, we have seen him run that a lot as well. Just now, it is back in the Radiance Court. What will they grab? I think they could do... Oh, it depends what they're going to... Actually, it really depends what they can do with Tidehunter. It almost feels like they're going to grab a support, run Tidehunter as a soft support. Yeah, there we go. Crystal Maiden being picked up as their hard support. And I'm thinking... possibly a hard carry, or maybe some kind of maybe Mirana or something. Mirana would be decent, would allow Tidehunter to position nicely with her ultimate, would put some extra pressure on the supports on the Dire side, but remains to be seen. Gods, any idea?
Yeah, I think Mirana would work here, though. If they want to go for the hard carry option, they could go with the Morphling. We saw last game in the hands of Zenith, a Morphling being completely untouched, and when he gets left alone to farm like HY does, he can be a complete and utter steamrolling machine later on in the game, especially when he went for that fast Ethereal Blade. Yeah, that's the one. Ethereal Blade. As Mirana's going to be the choice for AL, so that's going to be their reckless damage.
I seem to remember something about Beaters having horrid Valkyrie arrows in Hon. I just wonder if he will be playing the Mirana, and this could be slightly funny. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Painted God. I can't remember. It was somebody caught so much flack over having terrible arrows. But we will see. But yeah, that's more Bleak's thing. Like if Bleak were here, this would be his hero running this Mirana in this lineup. We'll see how it rolls.
Sounds like I'm going dubstep mode again.
Oh, okay, I'll fix that right now. One sec. Tell him 2 minutes. So if you can hear me now, if you can hear me talking now, and Gods is still, and even the in-game noises sound retarded, then let us know and we will try and fix it again.
Yeah, hopefully it's my style, and that's sounding a bit better. Now, DK is going to be the last pick for Ritter here, and that's going to be their main carry here. I like this pickup. It's tanky. It can maybe survive a lot of this mid-game huge burst damage and nukes that's coming out from the AO lineup, so that's going to give them the survivability they need. And, I mean, all in all, Ritter have a fairly tanky team. Heroes like Windrunner, Tide, DK, all tanky, hard to kill, and even Prophet. You can go for the Urn to boost up its HP, you can go for the Mech, the Pipe, and even items like Force Knife to make you harder to kill. So I think these Ritter picks are the right sort of heroes to go against this very, very nuke-heavy AL lineup.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Oh, it's going to be. I think the late game will be relatively even. No team is going to have. It's not going to be like we saw last game with Zenith versus Dustbin, where it got to the late game, it was just morphling. Well, you don't have an answer to. In this case, I think DK and Mirana aren't going to provide a massive advantage over one or another, or the lineups as well aren't going to provide a massive advantage one over the other in the late game. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Invoker will manage to, or maybe Musica. I think it's Musica on Queen of Pain. Let's just double check. Usually we see him on the Queen of Pain.
Musica's on the Invoker.
Oh, okay.
So Shaitan on Queen of Pain, Musica, Invoker, Snoopy, Sanking, no surprise there. Godot is going to be switching over to the carry role, which normally Bleak would be playing. So Godot on the Mirana, and Beaters on the support Leshak. So Sanking, Leshak, the two supports here. Mirana going to probably round off their trial lane, and Tiana gets spotted. Is it going to be an arrow attempt? No, I think Godot decides that is probably not going to work out, as they're going to back off getting spotted, maybe drop down that ward to block this pull here.
Yeah, Snoopy moving in now, doing just that, dropping that ward to block. And it's going to be Queen of Pain. Is it Queen of... It looks like Queen of Pain will be soloing top, I think. Musica will be taking the solo mid. He's gone for a Quace... Oh, well, it could be an Exhort still. Like you said before, he will be taking proper... Exhort Invokers take both Quace as well as Exhort. So we'll see what he goes for a little bit later. Right now it's going to be Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane. I'm just looking at the components here. Windrunner... Is that Windrunner? Damn, who is that?
Yeah.
Purple, it is Windrunner. So Windrunner, Crystalman, Tidaner versus Mirana, Leshrak, and Sanki. I feel... Oh, I don't know. I think the Diatron is slightly stronger in my opinion. They just have a little bit more aggression, and they're not going to run out of
Tide in trouble.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of trouble.
One stun. Is there a second? Oh, it's going to miss. Tide dodges it, and Leshrak needs to stun this CM. They could get this kill with the stun. There it goes. CM dodges it though. Sankin trying to chase, has another stun in a second, so CM probably still in trouble.
It looks like the splitter still a couple seconds away. Prophet has come to help though. This could be a bit of an issue. They get the first blood though. Beat is though in some trouble. Needs to get the hell out of here. Do we have... No, we don't have a sprout. He's only level 1. He's got teleport. Power shot going through. Beat is very low. Gets hit by the gush. Goes down in the end. And now Snoopy needs to try and get out of it. He doesn't have enough mana to Burrow Strike out, so he's just got to run for it. And it looks like they will get away. So in the end, I mean, decent trade. They traded one support for the first blood, plus the experience gain. I think it's alright.
And they forced Prophet to TP bottom, so Shatana top has complete free farm for the next 30 seconds. Prophet can't TP top unless he buys a TP scroll, but right now it looks like he's going to wait for the teleportation, which will take a good 15 seconds. So Prophet is not going to be too happy that he TP'd all the way bottom, although he did manage to get the kill there.
Yeah, to help clean up a kill. And DK going to be soloing this. Oh wait, Tyner is actually broken off to help out. Realize DK might be under a little bit of pressures, which I mean he would be. Cold Snap is really a big pain in the ass if he starts spamming that. I hear Prophet has actually gone, screw it, I'm jungling.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but yeah, for the moment, Queen of Pain just keeping this wave. Queen of Pain at top doesn't need to push the wave. You can't really push as Queen of Pain this early on, but should just keep on free farming. Here we go. Prophet TPing back now. As Queen of Pain already up to level 3. As level 2 Shadow Strike. Queen of Pain actually going to go right on the Prophet with the level 2 Shadow Strike. That's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, regret. And it looks like he was just helping out Tyner, like helping him jungle, for just like getting a little bit of experience. He's got level 2 now that he's finished that camp off. And this will help him out just a little bit. Meanwhile, I hear an edict going off. I don't know if they made
bottom lane, they got a kill on the support Crystal Maiden, but Sankin got down very low for it.
And a haste there being popped by the Titan. What am I saying? Leshrak, he's on my screen, but he's not the one with the haste. Titan now just speeding around, hasn't really found a target. They're going to climb up here into the jungle. And he's skulking. He's thinking about it. I think he's waiting for Sam to get back there. Doesn't want to go and try and make a kill without her. But his haste is running low. Only got about 10 seconds left. He's going to move in. Snoopy does have a Burrow Strike up as well as a Sandstorm. Could just Sandstorm and go, you know what? I don't care. I don't care at all. Mirana is here to help. She has popped a salve. Needs to be careful. She will back up successfully. And Windrunner just left the last. Windrunner currently 6-3. Mirana 4-1. So Windrunner a little bit ahead.
Yeah, at the moment we do see AO with a slight advantage in this trial and at bottom. Music at mid doing fairly well himself. Is going to be going for the Tornado build. Picks up 1 point in Wex, so a couple in Quas early on. That's going to give him a lot of lane. He can just constantly harass DK, and even if he takes some damage from the creep wave, from a flame breath, he heals it up so quickly because of that regen from the Quas.
Yeah, will not even care. Leshrak now courting death, gets hit by the Crystal Knife as well as the Gush. Power Shot goes through. They might go over the kill. The Burrow Strike goes in. Here comes the Starstorm. The arrow, point blank arrow. Starstorm, no, doesn't have the mana for it. It's only level 1 anyway. Beat is on the run. They get the kill there in Crystal Main. Beat is now popping. That edict will go down. to the power shot, and again forcing Prophet out of position. He's very low as well. The Edict's still burning him. He's being harassed by Mirana. Does she have a leap up? No, it's on cooldown. Throws down the Sprout, trying to block his way out. He's got poured up in 30 seconds. A long time. Mirana, though, very low. The Burrow Strike, she's waited too long. She's now in some serious trouble as well. Another power shot. They don't have a gush up, but one more auto attack, and that is a good result there for the Dire team, although they are giving Queen of Pain some free farm time. Oh, there's still an engagement bottom. Oh, Prophet.
Prophet as, Musica came in, cutting him off from the river, so forcing him to run in, and he just suicides the tower. And Mirana actually got the kill because no one did any damage except for the Mirana. So,
oh wow,
Godot can be pretty happy he got the goal for that.
Oh, he would, but yeah, I get. Oh, arrow goes in. It's gonna hit Winter. Oh, tries to trade arrows, doesn't work out at all. Here comes a chain stun, split earth, dead Windrunner. And Crystal Maiden needs to be careful as well. Snoopy just going to sandstorm his way through there. And, well, Queen of Pain, free farm and Shaitan. Do whatever he wants up there.
Yeah, and that's definitely a concern for Ritter. I mean, Prophet has helped get a couple of kills, but even bottom lane, they're trading kills. AL is currently on top 5 kills to 3, and with Queen of Pain free farming, that is not going to be something that Ritter are going to be too happy about, especially now Queen of Pain already has treads. Level 2 Shadow Strike, level 2 Scream, going to be looking to be very aggressive on this Prophet. Yeah,
plus the whole, Throat and Sprout doesn't really help Prophet against Queen of Pain much either. So looking at Godot, has got his bottle. Also noticed DK went for a bottle as well. It looks like he's in a little bit oh, Cold Snap and tower damage, not much fun at all. Getting a little bit too aggressive there on Music and making him pay for it indeed. He's got the 3 in Quace at the moment. I'm kind of expecting to start maxing out Wex next just because it's a general thing with the EMP Tornado build. And now trading. Trading some hits here. Oh. Crystal Nova again just harassing Mirana. Mirana now going to heal up with that bottle. DK just spamming his bottle as well. He did have a regen bottled. But
that'll help him out a lot in this mid lane. But the thing is, Music can just shrug it off. Bottom lane, big engagement. They want beaters. Prophet looking to TP in. Down goes the stun, hits the CM, so Leshrac does some damage before going down. Godot in trouble. The leap is on cooldown, but Snoopy is there, needs to stun under tower. Tide will go down. 2-for-1 trade, once again in AL's favour, and now Prophet. Oh, great power shot from the Windrunner.
Shaitan ported though, the Scream taking out Windrunner. Prophet as well. Oh, they're getting some decent kills, but at the same time, they don't seem to be coming out ahead. Ritter losing yet another hero, but they did take out Bleak, but again, not Bleak, that's Godot. I see Mirana, I think Bleak.
They're getting kills, but at a very steep cost, and in the end, I mean, I think AL are coming out on top, but DK is still farming away at mid, but Musica hasn't even left the mid lane, so it's just Ritter diving for kills at bottom, and Prophet also spending a lot of time not farming. I mean, Prophet is currently on 6 CS, Queen of Pain on 34 with 22 denies.
DK is winning the lane. He is currently 26-6. Invoker is on 18-5, so DK is definitely slightly ahead at the moment. Queen of Pain now heading back to the top lane. I think would say Queen of Pain is definitely winning the top lane by a long margin. Bottom lane is relatively even. Mid lane, DK is only barely edging out the Invoker.
Yeah, I'd say that, DK doing well at mid lane. Oh, Gush on mid, they want Musica. The Cold Snap goes in, there's no stun from DK, and Musica pops the Tornado just in time. TP coming in from the Sand King. It looks like Time will get away though. Musica, wow, that was so close.
Almost going to have corrosion. So damn close. That would have been, would have been
bottom lane. The chain stuns on Windrunner, they completely KO her.
And Beat is actually surviving an engagement once. He must feel pretty happy about that. And people are asking who is Beaters. Beaters is a very high level Heroes of New Earth player, has been in and out of the competitive scene for quite some time, and as God said before, he has acted as a stand-in for AL. In fact, Beaters has played in a few Australian Heroes of New Earth based comps as well, has acted as stand-ins for Heroes of New Earth Oz teams as well.
And I mean, at the moment, he's got 0 kills, 3 deaths, but he's got 8 assists. That is a true support player, dying for the greater good. As CM needs to be careful, both Sand King and Leshrac are closing in on the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden no boots, Leshrac no boots, but Sand King sure as hell does. That is a dead Crystal Maiden.
Oh yeah, no way she's getting out of that. Didn't really even need the Edict there. Could have saved the matter if you wanted to, but hey, I mean, they didn't really know where the enemies were, so might as well just be sure. Another farm currently. Invoker 21-5, Dragon Knight 36-6. He's sort of on. He's doing pretty well. I would say it's doing just fine. Yeah. However, Nature's Prophet very far behind, 8-1, been doing a lot of TP game plus dying of course. And meanwhile, Queen of Pain has only ported once, and she got a bunch of kills out of that.
Yeah, and at the moment, DK actually doing some Bolocron, helping out this mid. Musica going to sort of trade hits with the DK. He does have the Quaz up, giving him some HP regen, but very low. And once this DK's bottle comes back, he's going to be looking for the kill with that Flame Breath.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Nature's Prophet can't even get near the creep wave at the moment. In fact, he's sitting around here going, I don't know what to do. Just going to hold back.
Level 4 against the level 8 Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I mean, she's got it all. I mean, she could jump in there and pretty much KO him. I think it was Scream and Ult alone would pretty much destroy him. This DK now about to get game from behind, throws down the stun on Music. Can they get some cover? The Burrow Strike comes to cover, taking damage to the Corrosion. Needs to make sure he doesn't get hit by creep, and they will clean up DK. Great bait there. I'm not sure if that was intentional bait. It looked like intentional bait. He saw 3 zeros flanking him.
Yeah, I'd say it's somewhat intentional. Musica knew the support was coming, but he cut it very close. Once again, 10 HP. As top lane Shaitan goes on the...
What was it to die?
They're not quite on the ball there. Shaitan getting a bit baited there. The CM Tide were waiting for him to go in, but still Shaitan getting a kill out of it. So.
That should have been a deny. I mean, 2 support heroes there. They knew he was going to die. Should have been on that, but still. It happens. It does happen. Miscommunication happens. Mistakes happen. Just watching mid, the port coming back out. Musica is back here. He's got his base boots up and running. And he's not actually...
They're looking for the Windrunner, as Windrunner just narrowly dodges an arrow, but Sanking is still chasing on in. And I believe Windrunner will survive. Oh no, Sanking can get a stun off. Oh, Snoopy.
Should have just gone straight down. Like, cutting the angle there definitely gave Snoopy I don't know if she knew Snoopy was that close, but by cutting the angle, and I should mention that Musica is actually not doing Quace Wex. He is getting levels in Exalt now. Maybe he just wanted the Wex just early, just so he could have it.
He's going to go for the forward spirits for the mid-game push, I believe. And just the 1 point in Wex, he's going to get ganked at mid, though. DK stun, Frostbite from CM. Unless he can Ghost Walk, he does. Ooh, DK, no Flame Breath up. He could bottle and look to get one, but by now, Invoker is out of the way. And DK farming very well.
Yes, Tide on now level 6. Does have his Ravage up and running. Snoopy finding himself in Invisibility Rune. Should be okay. And why is Prophet only level 5 or 4? It's because he's been doing so much TP. Oh, Music is still in some trouble. Ravage is going to clean him up. Oh, wow. He would be spewing.
It's worth it just for the kill there. I mean, it's a 150-second cooldown, but hey, they can just play not having the Ravage now. Although Sanking Snoopy is looking to go in, does have the Epicenter as well as a Burrow Strike up. Going to go maybe on this DK here. Is there going to be a TP in? Yes. Leshrac coming from behind as well. This should be a kill.
Yes, looks like there's the Burrow Strike Edict as well. Splitter does strike successfully, and they get the Epicenter off. And that's pretty much all she wrote. The DK just pushed in a little bit too far, too hard. No vision up on the die side of the map, so a little bit sketchy on that. But Queen of Pain still farming away, free farming up here. Just giving Shaitan, well basically that's giving Shaitan a semi-carries value of farm. Seeing as, I guess, Godot has been sort of trading kills left, right, instead. Hasn't had that much farm, I don't think. Yes, 41 and 9. It's a little bit behind, not by much, just a little bit. And considering he's been fighting so frequently, he's currently on 4, 2, and 6. I think he's doing just fine on the GPM chart. Let me just double check it. What's he sitting on? Wow, Music, Shaitan, 411. Godot, 370. Actually, Godot's doing really well. 378 at nearly 12 minutes in. That's fine. That's great.
Yeah, I think with the help of that Tier 1 bottom tower, he's got the phase boots, got a Wraith Band and Blade of Lackery. His damage and actual DPS at the moment is not all that bad. He just needs maybe a couple more levels to get that arrow, as well as the leap, and even maybe a point or two in Moonlight Shadow to really help out his team. So he's pretty much on track. Top lane, we're going to see Sanking go in on DK again. The Queen of Pain ulti gets the kill on Susie.
Yeah, just destroys it, drops that Sonic Wave on him. And right now, AL looking pretty much unstoppable despite standings. And Mirana actually grabbed, looks like she's going for the fast. Yeah, she gets hit by a power shot. May want to back up here. Windrunner does have extra, and the top tower for the Radiant does go down. Giving the Dire more and more gold, just allowing them to snowball out of control. Currently, what are we sitting on now? Yeah, 400 plus GPM for Godot. Queen of Pain up to 3. Music actually relatively low. I thought he'd be doing better than that, but he's 255. He's struggling just a little bit. The Dragon has been annoying, I would say, in the least. And almost 6,000 gold, I would say, on the Dire side.
Tidehunter in a bit of trouble here. He's surrounded by Queen of Pain and Sanking, and no Ravage up at the moment.
No, he's got balls, and there we go. The Shadow Strike going to slow him down. Burrow Strike coming as well. Unfortunately, he does get debuffed, so he will get out of there. Lucky.
That was a timely Kraken Shell. Dodged both the Queen of Pain Scream and the Sunstrike.
Oh wow, that was close indeed. Although it didn't actually debuff the actual slow on him as well. Interesting. It must only pick one, I guess. I know I'm not 100% on the mechanics there, but Mirana landing an arrow there. The Shackle Shot pinning down Mirana. Splitter coming in though. Gonna screw over Prophet. Prophet will go down. Too much nuke. His Windrunner is just stacking null talismans at this point in time.
I mean, it gives some nice early stats so Windrunner can get more involved. But at the moment, Windrunner's just staying at this bottom lane, trying to outlane Godot. And it's 51 CS on Mirana, Windrunner with 43, so they're sort of going head-to-head, but Winner with the 4 deaths, and this tier 1 tower is also what Winner needs at the moment.
Oh, Snoopy. What is Snoopy doing? He's going for the Sunstrike as well with the Epicenter. Sunstrike misses, but the Epicenter will be enough to clean up this Crystal Maiden. And Snoopy just doing whatever they... I'm just like, why did he DK stun? I don't know, Ravage though, gonna clear up Snoopy, although, wait, he doesn't have 4 seconds. Can he survive? No, he can't. Way too much firepower up there.